Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a short video for you where I show off a brand new piece of technology in Warzone that I think is very cool, and it live nerfs cheaters. But before we do that, I want to give a brief shout out to myself and my own creator code, which is Driftor. That has to be all caps, and the O is like a number pad 0 if you enter that in the store. But should you choose to do that, I get a little kickback from microtransaction purchases. Technically makes this video sponsored, but if you're going to be spending money anyway, why not help me out? So let's talk about this live nerfing cheaters thing. Most of you are familiar with Ricochet, which is the anti-cheat in Warzone. That was the bee's knees a couple of weeks or months ago, but it's sort of evolving. People are counteracting it, and then it's being updated, and it's sort of an arms race between Ricochet and the cheaters. But they did do something crazy just to mess with cheaters. They found a way to live nerf them to deal no damage mid-match. So if you get caught with cheats, you just immediately get gimped into absolute helplessness. I saw this on Charlie Intel. They tweeted out a clip from Jowo. So I'm gonna go ahead and play you the majority of the Jowo clip where he runs into one of these cheaters that got live nerfed. I don't think Joe's gonna strike me for it.
I won't forget this.
Whoa, wait. That guy's cheating. Yo, this guy's cheating.
I'm here to stay.
He's cheating. He hit me like 50 times and my health didn't go down. Cheaters are, that is proof. The cheaters are getting silent aim where their bullets aren't regging.
All right, so that video was crazy. He took tons of shots and seemingly no damage. I did pause and like zoom in all the way, and it seems that it's not dealing 0 damage. It seems to deal 1 point of damage to the armor and 1 point of damage to the health at the same time. So it's 2 points of damage, but it's still basically 1 or 2 per shot, which is a massive nerf. That would mean in Warzone, you would need like 120 something shots to kill somebody probably, which would just be absurd. But the important thing about this is that the Ricochet anti-cheat system was able to know that this guy is a cheater, identify that this guy is hacking, and then live nerf him to live immediately mid-match, like as fluid and dynamic as it can be, make him absolutely useless, which is good, right? We'd say this is a good thing. Great, it's working. Anti-cheat is working. It feels good. Screw these guys. That's the perfect kind of trolliness they deserve for ruining my games, right? But what if this technology gets turned against you? Remember this video I did a while back talking about the Activision patent, where they basically had software that in a patentable idea form could make a game easier or harder, or change matchmaking, or try to get you to buy more microtransactions and do engagement optimized matchmaking. Well, this seems very similar to the patent, which I was inherently against. I was arguing with a whole bunch of people, like this Why So Serious guy, who he even made me a little clown down there, and they were all in, calling for like all hands on deck and boycott and proof of everything and all this kind of stuff. And I do see the harassment video sitting there as well. I am getting to that follow-up. I think that one, I'm hoping I can do that one in February. That'll be nice. But the point is, the patent that we talked about months ago, which I was pretty adamant didn't or shouldn't exist, that it would be too complicated to live nerf players, may not be so crazy after all. I may have been wrong on that one, and I don't think I was wrong for the wrong reasons. There was absolutely no evidence of it except for an idea patent. The patent wasn't even a technical patent that laid out like how it would all work, just kind of like the vague idea of being able to change people's stats live. And a lot of games already do that, so it didn't seem anything unique. And I never saw this happening in Call of Duty. I never observed it. I never tested for it. And I had a million people tell me they totally feel and totally know, but that's not science. But now with this clip from Jowo and other people coming in, we have evidence that that kind of technology exists in some capacity. How accurate is it? What does it do? Does it change damage? Does it change hit reg? Does it change lag? What all does it change? We don't exactly know. There's a lot more unknowns than knowns. But now we know that the game at least has the ability to live nerf players. It's not proof that this is being used against players. This isn't proof that the reason you lost your gunfight is because you're too good and it nerfed you. And it's not proof that it's being deployed at all against regular players. but it is proof that it's possible. In Call of Duty conspiracy land, in theory, and I try to stick to the hard science on things, we've just been upgraded from impossible, not able to do, not observed, to we've observed something we thought was impossible. So it's time to rewrite what we learned, test, analyze, and dig into it. And if I get kind of back on track the way I want to be, that's probably going to be one of my return projects, is to see if this technology is actually doing anything live in a game. And that's very difficult to do because you don't have access to the back end of the engine and you can't exactly like test for stats mid-match very easily. But I'm going to try to dig into it and see what it's doing. I'm going to wager that this is something very special they rolled out just to give hackers a bad day. But man, it gets me thinking. All right, short video. I'm not really contributing anything more. I'm just rambling at this point. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.